Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, July 18th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. House Democrats vote to delay impeachment. A Republican businesswoman kicks off her campaign to challenge Ocasio-Cortez in 2020. Los Angeles to pay former female convicts millions of dollars for invasive strip searches. Drugs pouring across the border as agents shift their focus to migrants. Former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick up for an Emmy Award. Also coming up, my message of the day is President Trump winning the fight against radicalism. But first, Democrats in the House voting to delay Congressman Al Green's latest push to introduce articles of impeachment against President Trump. The vote 332 to 95 to table the legislation. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi happy, arguing impeachment would jeopardize swing state Democrats heading into the 2020 election. New York businesswoman Cherie Murray launching her campaign to replace Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in 2020. The Jamaican-born Republican saying, quote, "There's a crisis in Queens, and it's called AOC," unquote. Murray posting her introductory video on social media, promising to build bridges, not burn them. Los Angeles County paying a whopping $53 million to former female inmates after a court ruled the sheriff's department caused trauma and humiliation during strip searches at county jails. The class action lawsuit includes thousands of women claiming the exams occurred at night in an unlit bus depot. LA officials say they've since changed their procedures, but far too late for the county's pocketbook. The escalating border crisis forcing federal agents to shift focus to migrants in recent weeks, closing 7 highway checkpoints in New Mexico that typically sees tens of millions of dollars in drugs every year. Border Patrol agents confirming the stations have failed to make a single arrest since March 25th, with resources directed towards migrant foot traffic instead of drug smuggling. Former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick back in the news, earning an Emmy Award nomination for his Nike ad. The advertisement, titled "Dream Crazy," shows the radical athlete telling young Americans to believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything. Coming next, a message of the day is President Trump winning his fight against radicalism. Right back with it. Well, you've been hearing about gold all over the news, and prices keep going up. Experts warning a recession may be coming, and it's time to prepare. A recent analyst this week says he sees gold going up hundreds of dollars per ounce to hit $1,700 an ounce. That's why I recommend that you contact the Hartford Gold Group now to learn more. To get you started, the Hartford Gold Group will give you a free silver coin. All of my radio listeners will get it. And if you're listening right now, you can get the coin from the Hartford Gold Group. No purchase is necessary. All you have to do is call them. 877-444-GOLD-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD-GOLD. Give them a call today to claim your free coin and get the information. Available for a limited time only, 877-444-4653, 877-444-4653. Please call today. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. President Trump hammered Congresswomen Ocasio-Cortez, Omar, Tlaib, and Presley last night in a North Carolina rally. Mr. Trump saying on national television, the women hate America and they might consider leaving the country. As you know, the left and most of the press has branded the president racist for taking on the women, but Mr. Trump sees his campaign as a political winner, and it looks like he might be right. In the 2020 election, Donald Trump is not only running against a Democrat for president, he's running against a system. Donald Trump believes that radical left people within the Democratic Party have alienated most of the country. Thus, he is spotlighting the four most egregious congresswomen and labeling them a danger to society. The press, of course, is on the side of the radical left. They despise, in general, Donald Trump, want him out of office. So the reportage this week, after Mr. Trump's tweets that the four ladies should go back to wherever they came from, ancestrally, or in the case of Omar, Somalia, the press said, hey, that's a racist play. And of course, the far left concurred. But it was a political play, as we analyzed earlier this week. Mr. Trump calculating that most of the country despises the opinion that America is a bad country. Mr. Trump was right in his initial campaign in 2016 when he demonized the swamp, when he took on establishment politicians like Jeb Bush and believed that Americans would walk away from those men because they had delivered so little. President Trump ran against 17 Republicans, branding them establishment creatures, while he was the outsider, the avenger, who would come in and clean everything up. Well, some of that has not happened. Certainly, Donald Trump has passed tax reform. The economy is good. He has issues to run on. But it might not be enough because the national press despises him so much. So now, using Congresswomen Ocasio-Cortez, Omar, Tlaib, and Presley, Donald Trump is saying to America, hey, you might not like me that much, but do you really want them? Because most of the Democratic candidates running for president are very sympathetic to the far left. This could be a big winner for President Trump, as I believe the majority of Americans do not see their country as racist and oppressive and, in general, a terrible place. I believe most Americans think America is noble, and they are horrified by the radicalism that has taken root within the Democratic Party. Now, the national press does not report that very much, preferring to ignore the excesses of the radical left. So President Trump is spotlighting it, and it may lead to his reelection. That's a message. For more fact-based, honest analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. You'll like it. Coming next, something you might not know. The housing market on fire all over the country with interest rates falling. It's a great time to sell your home. If you want to sell or buy, the competition is going to be fierce. You need a great real estate agent to help you. That's why my friend Glenn Beck started the service realestateagentsitrust.com as a way to make sure you get connected with agents who are successful, ambitious, like-minded, and eager to help you with your biggest investment. These are agents with a long track record of performance. There are no part-time or inexperienced agents in Beck's network. These are all professionals who have the tools and the talent to successfully take you through the process. Market value for your home cannot be done by a computer program or an equation. It takes years of expertise to evaluate your market and to price your home to sell quickly for top dollar. These agents are experts in your town, and they do business like you with your values. So get moving today with realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. When it comes to food Americans enjoy, the days of hamburgers and apple pie are largely over. In recent years, our tastes have been influenced by the increased availability of foods that were once exclusive to other countries. But that doesn't mean we still don't like our classics. Every year, the food delivery service Grubhub compiles a list of the 10 most popular items from menus around the country, and the results will probably surprise you. In 2018, healthy choices were the rage. Two of the most popular dishes in America were spins on old favorites, buffalo cauliflower and cauliflower rice bowls. What better way to enjoy a vegetable as healthy as cauliflower than dipping it in batter, frying it, then smothering it in a butter-based buffalo sauce? Yum! But I confess I have never eaten this. According to Grubhub, there is good news for cows. Americans appear to be avoiding red meat these days. Of the top 10 most ordered items, not one contains red meat, while half feature poultry. Chicken sandwiches, Parmesan chicken, chicken burritos, all ranked among the most popular, but not all of our favorite chicken dishes can be considered healthy. It's doubtful that chicken and waffle sliders are going to help you if you're looking to trim down. Despite the move toward healthy food, good old-fashioned American barbecue remains very popular. Baby back ribs ranked as the number 4 most ordered item in the USA, the only pork dish to make the list. The influence of Hawaii being felt on the mainland as poke became the second most popular item on Grubhub's list. That's typically raw fish, rice, and seaweed. I will confess again, I have never consumed poke. The humble bean burrito tops the list as the most frequently requested item of 2018, with orders of the Mexican classic growing by a whopping 276% from the previous year. America's move toward chicken and plant-based cuisine is certainly a positive for a nation struggling with an obesity epidemic. But all the cauliflower in the world can't replace putting down that knife and fork and going out and getting some exercise. Sorry for the lecture, but it's true. We will be right back. Millions of Americans have been diagnosed with cancer or a serious illness. If you are one of them and money is a problem, you're not alone. Be ready to take down this number. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more and you are living with a serious illness, then Life Guide partners can evaluate your coverage free to see if you qualify for cash now. So write this number down, 1-888-GUIDE-50. Totally free to call. Get rid of those insurance premiums. Stop paying them. Consider turning that life policy into cash. The number again, 1-888-GUIDE-50. 1-888-484-3350. 1-888-GUIDE-50. Call now. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.